In this video, we are going to talk about Layer Manager. What is Layer Manager? Layer Manager in other softwares known as a tree would be a way of managing a layer structure. This is a way of basically taking entities and moving them from one area to another and allowing you to easily filter through your different parts of a mold or a die. So first we're going to go through creating a layer. Basically you go to a blank layer, kind of like an Excel spreadsheet, and type in the layer name. You can move items onto that layer, or copy those items, retaining them on the original layer that they were once at. So as you can see, we moved this item from one layer to another. So from here, we're going to change that layer index. It's very easy to change the layer index to something that is available. If you do move it to something that's already existent, it will allow you to merge or cancel the movement. And within a layer group structure, this is a way of subdividing up multiple layers into one group. For example, in this file, we have a core and a cavity, or a cover ejector. So as you can see, it subdivides up the entire structure of that side of the mold. You've got ejector pins, you've got water lines, and you even got the press. So we've subdivided up all the layers that represent each one of these line items here. So I'm going to turn on a select group of layers. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and insert some empty layers into this. We can insert an empty layer or multiple layers. Basically what this allows us to do is if I, let's say, need a spacing between certain layers to add layers into an organized structure, I can insert an empty structure in between. Then from here, we're going to go into assigning colors. You can assign colors to individual layers, or assign colors to the specific group itself. So I'll assign colors to the cover and the ejector sides of this mold. So if I go to the color selection here, I can choose a color, and all the layers of that group will actually be represented as that color. Same thing for the ejector side. I can edit that group and change the colors. When I'm creating the group, you can also set the color structures as well. So this is just another form of sorting through your data. Sort by the color if you choose to. So one additional thing that we can do with this is we can assign that color body to each layer group. So if we select certain items, those items are going to be the color of that layer assignment that you set. So you can assign the colors through that. And we can also customize columns. So you can reorganize and restructure the columns for your entities. Let's just say I don't want color to be turned on. I can filter that off. This is just a simple right click of the icon bar here at the top, and I can filter that back on and change the order of where something's at. So I move color down one, I can move it down. So this column area is fully customizable now. I can undo multiple and redo multiple layer structure setups. So if I activated certain layers, activated certain items, I can activate those all and go back and forward. And now we can also filter by group. If I select the specific group, it's going to only filter so I can visibly only see the layers associated to that group. From there, I can search and replace. So I'm going to search and replace. You see in the value that we were searching for, let's just say in this case Z, it hides everything that has that letter in it. So I can also do another search and replace, and this time replace that Z with nothing. And what it's going to basically do is it's going to clear that Z out, and it's going to customize and replace that with what we've input in. We can also add a layer comment to each individual layer. So basically, this is just more of an internal note that adds additional information to the layer that you are trying to create. Now we'll talk about active layers. Active layers represents that there's data in this layer. These layer checkboxes show up as green if everything is visible. But if we're using our attributes of visibility eyeballs, the checkboxes will all of a sudden turn red. So now you can see the green checkboxes mean everything is visible, red checkboxes mean there's data there, but some of it might not be visible.